Today we're going to be controlling some grey squirrels. It is quite a busy area where I am, so I'm going to get into my hide because this feeder is quite a busy feeder. So I'm looking forward to just getting straight onto it. This is going to be quite a hectic morning, I think. I've actually arrived a little bit later than usual, so I was quite surprised to see a squirrel in the area with the amount of noise that I've just made getting into the woodland. I just got into my hide and within 2 minutes that squirrel was there. And then just 15 minutes passed and this squirrel came in as well. It's a really quick start this morning, which I was quite surprised by. I knew there were squirrels in the area, I know this area is quite a busy area, but I didn't expect them to come in this quick and fast. But I'm certainly not complaining. And we're straight onto that feeder again. Time has passed on about 15 minutes. I'm certainly not waiting a long time at all. And more squirrels just keep filtering in. I'm fortunate that they're not coming in doubles as they usually do. So you shoot one and then the other one runs away. But they all seem to be coming in single file and just lining straight up onto the feeder, which makes my job a whole lot easier. There's so many this morning and they're just going straight into the feeder. There's no waiting about, they know exactly where they're going. They're having a look at some of the dead bodies, but they always end up on the feeder. So yeah, just there's definitely going to be plenty more just yet. It has taken about 30 minutes to get those 4 squirrels, and just 5 minutes later there is another squirrel that's come in. And just like all the others, it's just going straight into the feeder. There's no hesitation. So we know that these are regular visitors. I finally see the first squirrel which hasn't caught me off guard. I heard it jumping up and down in the trees above me, so I could hear it coming quite easily. Now, even though it is coming down to the feeder, it's not giving me the most easiest of times. But that's more to do with the pile of bodies which are now collected on the ground. This squirrel seemed a little bit more hesitant. But in the end, the food is more important. That's exactly where it'll go. And it'll usually line itself up for me. And I can easily take that shot to get our 6th one down. It's only taken 1 hour just to get those 6. So I'm certainly being kept on my toes. So I'm hoping it's going to continue like this, because I'm really on for a good number. I'll soon be hitting double digits. And again, I'm not waiting long at all, and the next squirrel is coming. With just a little bit of patience, you'll know it's going to go onto the feeder. So I'm never going to rush these shots. And it looks like we've got a thrasher. Perfectly normal. I have left a link in the video description if you want to understand why a squirrel thrashes after a headshot, but it's completely as humane as possible. And just 5 minutes after the thrasher, another squirrel has come in. There's certainly no time to waste here. The rifle that I'm using today is the Weihrauch HW100 in 22 sub 12. I have a Arkansas 5-20 scope on top. I'm using JTS pellets, and I'm also using a Manbilly saddle clamp. Like I always say, all the information is in the video description below. That was quite an impressive body count which the squirrel was just looking at. But it doesn't seem phased at all, and again, it's just going straight to the feeder. These squirrels feel too safe in these woodlands. In less than 2 hours, I've managed to get double digits on the squirrels. However, I did sit around for about another 40 minutes, nothing else came, so I thought now's a good time to go and tidy up these other squirrels while there's not much action happening. Gives me a chance to stretch my legs, get back into my hide, and then we'll see if we can get any more. It was quite a long wait this time, had to wait about an hour. But this squirrel has appeared, it's next to the feeder, I am feeling pretty confident, I know exactly where it's going to go. However, I did see an opportunity before that, and it seemed like it had an itch which it couldn't scratch, so I thought I would help it out on that end. Some very nice clean kills this morning, so I'm really happy with how this morning's going, even if it had just slowed down a little bit at this point. However, just 15 minutes has now passed and now there is another squirrel, so it looks as if they are still in the area and still coming in to feed. With time having pressed on nearly an hour at this point, I was getting ready to leave thinking that no more squirrels were coming. However, this unfortunate squirrel appeared just as I was about to get out of my hide and go stretch my legs. So it looks as if I'm just going to stay around for a short time yet, see if we can get one more. It tried to cling on for dear life, but that was a perfect headshot. And now finally I will get out my hide and go and collect those remaining few. But a really good morning, a lot busier than expected. And it looks like it's been another cracking session on the squirrels. That was a really good morning on the squirrels. Managed to get 13 squirrels in total using my Weihrauch HW100 in 2.2 sub 12. Really happy with that. They came in really thick and fast at the very beginning. So yeah, really good morning. So if you enjoyed this content today, please make sure you check out my Patreon account. The link is in the video description below. Over there you can see behind the scenes content. There's some more graphic content which is not allowed on YouTube. There's also Born to Hunt merchandise, so you can see the beanies that I've got on. There's also Born to Hunt hoodies as well, which you can purchase directly from me. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I shall see you on the next one.